Good morning, beloveds. So, I didn't feel good yesterday. It clearly showed in the reading. I got a good night's sleep last night. I feel so much better. So, if you were a little worried about yesterday, I think I just needed a good night's sleep. I feel so much better today. It happens. It happens. All right. It is September 8th. Our title is God's Light Within Us. And our author is Ruth Hammink. This is transcribed from her lesson at Divine Science Church in Birmingham, Michigan, September 2nd, 1990. All right. In the beginning, God said, "Let there be light." And so it is. I am that light. You are that light, the light of God. I am an expression of God's light and life in the world. I am an expression of this light that was in the beginnings, is now, and ever shall be. And in that light is the life, and I am that light and that life in the world. In the light is wisdom, God's wisdom, to guide and direct me. When I am not sure which way to go or what to think, I realize that there is a light within me that is very wise. If I am very still and I turn to it, it tells me what to do. It guides me, and it is very wise and very loving and very powerful. In that light is the wisdom to guide and direct me. In that light is life that heals and perfects me. That's a quote, by the way. It sounds like a song. Science tells us that within every atom and cell of our body, there is a point of light. It is the same light that was first created by God. And if you vision that light and feel that light, then you become a body of light. When we are seeking a healing, when we are seeking peace or freedom from something that troubles us, we should say, as God said, "Let there be light here." In truth, the light already is there. So I say, let that light shine. Let it glow. Let it fill your mind and heart and soul and body with the light and life and peace and order. In that light is life. It is the light of peace and freedom. It is the light that heals and perfects me. In that light are joy and abundance that prosper me. In that light, which is the mind of the infinite God, all wise are the creative ideas. If I am still and listen, and I hear, these ideas come into my mind from that one mind of the universe, and they are creative and productive, and I think them, and I act upon them, and I am prospered in the way I desire. Okay, I think my glasses need to be cleaned. That one was very long and really, really interesting and full of just pretty amazing advice, right? And I do like the idea of walking into a situation and if you're working on a situation of saying, "Well, let there be light here," or "Let that light shine." And I find it interesting because she brought into the atoms. I mean, this was written in 1990, so but the concept of a photon, and the photon is, if I try and explain it, I'll get it wrong. But basically, light is both a wave and a particle. And the photon is like, if you get into quantum physics, the photon is there's one photon. In all of time and space, there's one photon. So everything's made up of that one photon. So that one photon that would be the God particle, something else. The God particle is how a light starts to hold weight. Quantum physics will make your head hurt, but it's fun, so you should try it. So she's right. I mean, you go and you look at science and there's so much light in the human body already. there's the little spark that jumps from neuron to neuron is literally light. So in your brain, it's literally light. And I think the best thing, if we walk away from what she's with that very long reading, which is fantastic, and I really enjoyed it, with that concept of let there be light. So when you are working on something, as she said, when you are working on something, and I don't want to use the word struggling, but when something isn't quite what you want it to be, why not say to it, let there be light, and then tune in to, and that's the really interesting thing, because that's one of the things that I said yesterday when I wasn't feeling, 100%, is that the truth is often quiet. When we are encouraged to listen to God, what they always say is the still small voice. They tell us to get quiet and to listen, and to walk away from the material noise, because the material noise is often very confusing, sometimes deliberately so, and that's what she said, be still and listen. So when we speak to a situation that we are working on, where we say, let there be light, so that we can see clearly, she's also reminding us to be still and quiet and listen for that still small voice. And I'm going to remind you, the whole time she's talking about it, she's also encouraging us it's what Reverend Jesse says, to go to the source of your being, which is within you. So we want to be quiet. We want to be still. We want to be quiet. We want to listen to the source of our own being, which is within. You live your life 100% of the time. Nobody else knows maybe even 10% of what is going on with you. Therefore, your own wisdom is always going to be the start. You may need expert advice, but you got to listen to your own wisdom to take the first step. Or maybe you're 100 steps in and something isn't working. And so then again, you go back to your own wisdom and say, all right, let there be light. Or, sorry. Or as she says, let the light shine. It's a reminder that everything you need to at least get started, you already have within you. You already have within you. And the rest of it, you'll be guided to. And that guidance will come from within. So, the mission today, should you choose to accept it, is to employ Ruth. I said her name was Ruth. Did I say her name was Ruth? Yes, Ruth. To listen to Ruth. And when you are in one of those situations where you need more information, use that phrase. Choose, let there be light, or choose, let the light shine. Choose one of those phrases. And then listen. And get back to me and let me know how it works for you. Because I'm definitely going to try it. Let there be light. Let there be light. I like it. And I like it from a quantum standpoint and from a spiritual standpoint, because we're always looking for that spiritual light. I like it. I'm gonna give it a try. Let there be light. So that's your mission. The other mission is the same mission I give you every day, the spiritual practice of self-care. Today is my rest day, which means it's the day I turned my alarm off. And I slept until 8:30. My alarm went off at 8 o'clock and I slept until 8:30. So sometimes the most loving, kind, and compassionate thing you can do for yourself is to turn your alarm off and let yourself sleep in. So practice on yourself. You are your own best test subject. But most importantly, you deserve your own love. You deserve your own kindness. You deserve your own compassion. So practice. That's why I call it a spiritual practice of self-care. And it's as easy as taking a deep breath before you speak. In this case, when you are in a situation and you say, let there be light, or let the light shine, that's also loving, kind, and compassionate for yourself. It looks like taking a break. It looks like taking a walk. It looks like taking a nap. It looks like eating dessert first. You know my opinion on dessert. I believe that chocolate is the first step to fixing anything. But I also mean don't save the good stuff. Your life is a special occasion. Please treat it as such. All right. There's something else. I need to rearrange my talk. I think I've gotten from a groove to a rut. So here we are. I'm not going to give it up, but there we are. So, yes, don't save the good stuff. Practice on yourself. You deserve your own love. You deserve your own kindness. You deserve your own compassion. All right. So I'm going to move forward. The rest of the suggestion, do something to engage your mind and your body, whatever that looks like, unless it is your day of rest. You definitely need to build at least one of those into your schedule. Please drink plenty of water. I'm a glass behind already this morning, so it'll be interesting to see if I can catch up. And we're still in the triple digits. So hydrate. Your body, your brain, and your skin looks better and works better when you're well hydrated. Get that early in your day bright light. That will help. And I'm using artificial light because, like I said, I turned off the alarm. And it is too late to get out in the sun. So I will be wearing sunscreen and sunglasses and heading in. But artificial light will help to reset that circadian rhythm. And like I said, it will help you have more energy during the day and sleep better at night. It definitely worked for me last night. And then, oh, no, I guess that's it. So open the windows of your soul. Allow the breath of heaven to remind you, you do live in heaven right here, right now. It's all around you all the time. There are a number of things that we do. It's not that we believe that we're God, but we believe that we're part of God. We're individualized centers within God. So it's all God. So when I say open the windows of your soul, allow that breath of heaven to remind you that you do live in heaven. It's a reminder that heaven is a state of mind. It's a state of consciousness. It is not a place we have to get to, but a state of mind that we learn to create. And once we learn to create it for ourselves, nobody can take it away from us. And that's what makes it a superpower. So practice, practice, practice. That's why we're called practitioners. And you can always take Emma's advice. Look for the good and praise it. All right. We are Creative Life Spiritual Center, Creative Life Spark. I'm the running Rev Ryan on the social medias that I am on. I encourage you to go check out the content. We try and put up light, bright, funny, interesting, helpful, enlightening, since we're on the subject of light today, stuff. And I know that there are hours and hours of content on both the YouTube and the Facebook channels. So check them out. Okay. Oh, I guess I'm at the part where, email. info@creativelife.org will get you on the constant contact. Those hot links are hot. If it says click here now, it'll take you right to the information you want or to the person that can help you get it. All right. And yep, now I can say I am going to encourage you to have a great day, a wondrous day, a fantastic day, a magical day, an enchanted day, a wonderful day, an awesome day, an amazing day, a light-filled day, a practicing our strength day, a remembering who we are day, a Friday day, a good day. And if that is too much pressure, simply have a day. You are enough just as you are. You're a beloved child of God. You are a brilliant light. Light is the theme today. You, a divine spark. Light is the theme today. You are spirit in motion, God in action. You are, as Reverend Jesse likes to call us, a godling. So, explore the truth of your being. Peel back the layers of who you have been told you are. Get to know who God knows you to be. Because God knows you to be that light. God knows you to be that light. And who God knows you to be is really cool. So, forget who you've been told you are and find out who you actually are. All right. That's what our community is there to support. So, Reverend David should be on around 5 p.m. with you. I will be back with you around 9 a.m. Take care of yourself. Know that you are loved and light. And I will see you next time.